And you are looking live at Ron Bevers Gymnasium on the campus of North Hardin High School, where it's Saturday night basketball, a 17th District girls matchup between the Lady Bruins of Central Hardin High School and the Lady Trojans of North Hardin High School. Hello everyone, along with Bo O'Brien, this is Lee Bramlett. Hardin County Educational and Community Television welcomes you to continuing coverage of high school basketball. And Bo, nothing like a Saturday night for basketball.
Well, anytime you get to have something to do on Saturday night and involves basketball, it has to be good.
And that's the case here as we get a district matchup between these two teams. Our first look at the Lady Bruins on the season. Of course, new times down on the west side of Elizabethtown and Cecilia. Terry Buckles, the fixture of that program really since its inception 17 years ago, stepping aside after 548 wins. A new coach in place, David Robbins, and having to take over a young team, not one senior on this particular roster.
Well, yeah, the staff at Central, Dave has a real hard job of taking some young girls. But what will be good for that, as we've talked about, is that this year they're going to take some bumps and they're going to lumps. But as they learn what he wants them to do, which I think won't be a whole lot different from what Terry wanted. But there's some differences. Anytime you change coaches, there's a change. But he'll have time this year. Now, again, this game tonight against North, it's going to be a hard one for the young girls to try to get a handle on.
0-3 are the Lady Bruins. Losses at Nelson County, then against Lexington Christian. Their most recent game, a 66-56 loss at the hands of Breckenridge County. You see the Lady Trojans warming up on the screen there. The last time we saw this Lady Trojans team, Coach James Slavin, not a happy camper as a significant lead, I believe a 9-point lead at one point in the second half, got away. Elizabethtown got a victory. However, they have been able to rebound, got a big win last night over Fort Knox. I think they've hit their first 8 shots, broke out to a 33-3 lead, and then pulled away to an 85-24 victory. So Coach Slavin has to be a little pleased getting back on the winning track after that E-Town game.
Well, you know, the E-Town game, when James looked at it, I think he had to look at that they did play a good basketball game for 3 quarters. It's just for the last 8 minutes, he didn't find anybody that could quarterback his ball team, and that's what he's missing this year. And I think he'll keep searching until he finds someone that the team is going to feel good with, letting them run the team. I think it's a mystery now on who that's going to be for North Hardin. I think when they find that out, they're going to take their game up another level. I think they have a very good team now, but as they play games and they find that person to lead them on the court, not just in scoring, just to lead them and make sure we got this thing in control. Because that's what happened at the E-Town game. They just lost control of it.
Of course, that was the role of Rayshawn Edwards for the last couple of seasons. However, Edwards, as we have discussed, has gone back to Virginia. So now it is a case right now, Coach James Slavin trying to find something that'll work. Lexi Taft has started in that role, although we looked at some of the stats that James provided to us. Their leading assist maker at this point is Jennifer Smiley at 4.5 assists per game. However, she's also their second leading scorer behind Destiny Bramlett. Smiley comes in at just under 14 a ball game. Tough to be both scoring factor and having to distribute the ball at the same time.
Well, when you put somebody in that, what we call that point guard position, it takes a little bit away from scoring unless you have a true point guard. When you're trying to develop one, it's hard for them to try to score and also get the ball where you want to.
Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, E-Town Exterminating, Bluegrass Cellular, ETownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction, and West Point Bank. Those folks making possible coverage of high school sporting events throughout the season on Channel 1 and HCEC-TV. Wrapping up the fall season here recently, football, soccer, volleyball, now moving into the winter sports. Of course, basketball, high school wrestling also underway as well. But right now it is district action, Central Hardin and North Hardin. Both teams getting some last-minute instructions as we're just about set for the start of this ball game. Early district standings right now, Elizabethtown leading the way in the district at 3-0. Then you get Central Hardin, or then you get North Hardin, now 1-1 in the district. Central yet to play their first game. Fort Knox already down 0-2 in the district. John at 0-1 in the district, and that's the standings at the moment. Just about set for the introduction of the starting lineups, and with that, we'll turn it over to the public address announcer here at North Hardin High School, Mr. Alan Campbell.
Ladies and gentlemen, on December 7th, 2009, Destiny Bramlett entered the 1,000 point club for North Hardin High School. Presenting the game ball for the game tonight is James Slavin to Destiny Bramlett. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to North Hardin High School for tonight's basketball action. Tonight, the Lady Bruins of Central Hardin, coached by Daniel Robbins, take on your North Hardin Trojans. First lines for Central Hardin. At guard number 10, Ashley Hughes. At the other guard number 11, Elise Bishop. And another guard number 14, Jordan Daniel. At a forward number 22, Christina Kropinski. And at the other forward number 23, Abby Getty. And now for your North Hardin Trojans. At guard number 3, a 5'3" senior, Lexi Taft. At the other guard number 5, a 5'6" senior, Jennifer Smiley. At the other guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 10, Brianna Woodson. At forward number 12, a 5'9" freshman, Chanel Roberts. And at the other forward, a 5'11" senior, number 32, Destiny Bramlett. North Hardin is coached by Joe Hammond, Valerie Gilman, Nathan Sexton, and your head coach, James Slavin.
You caught the announcement a moment ago prior to the start of the introduction to starting lineups. Jordan, or Destiny Bramlett, the 1,000 point mark. We had that, of course. Nate Bryan was sitting next to us at the time and passed that information. Takes a unique moment still to get 1,000 points. I don't care what level, high school, college, that says something for a career.
Now, anytime you reach 1,000 points, you've played in a lot of games and you've scored a bunch of points in all those games. It's a real honor to get to that point.
Bramlett comes into this game averaging a double-double, just over 15 points, just under 13 rebounds a game. As Central Hardin already out at the jump circle. North joining them, one change in the game from the other night. Chanel Roberts comes in instead of Chapman. Just about set to go as Kropinski and Bramlett in the center jump circle. Official steps in and we're underway. Basketball on a Saturday night here at Ron Bever Gymnasium, and it will be the Lady Bruins basketball to start it. Daniel hands it off to Bishop. Bishop, as North opens man-to-man. Bishop being guarded by Woodson, bounce pass. Driving the baseline, ball stripped away. Smiley comes up with it and will bring it up the floor for the first time. Here's Taft with it, sets up, three on the way. Off the side of the rim, no good, to the floor. Rebound, Woodson gets it back to Bramlett. Bramlett drives, banks it off the glass short. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be tied up. Alternating possession will go to North Hardin.
Now on the first possession for North, we see the problem Central's going to have is getting those rebounds, not giving too many offense rebounds up.
Kropinski at 6 foot, but from there, the height drops down considerably as Smiley bounce passes to Woodson. Ball knocked away, scramble for the basketball, and it's picked up by Central. Although Woodson closes in late to knock it away from Hughes. Hughes is 5'1", Daniel 5'3", Bishop 5'5", and Abby Gaddy 5'6".
Way undersized for Central Hardin here.
North, actually not that much difference in terms of height. Taft maybe it's about 5'1", Smiley 5'3". Of course, Roberts goes 5'9". Woodson about 5'5", Bramlett at 5'10". But it's, again, the quickness also another factor there.
North has the height and the quickness on both levels there, and Central's really going to have to really take care of the basketball to stay into this ball game.
Hughes goes 1 of 2 from the line.
We got one down.
And it is Bramlett. Slow to get up, now back up. Trying to walk it off here. 47 seconds into the ball game. And Bramlett walking away, sitting down now at the far end of the bench there. Hardin Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehab tending to her. And she is really favoring that ankle. We'll see how that plays out as we go on through the evening. Taft into the front court. Roberts, Smiley. Down low, gets the ball knocked away, and Central comes up with it. Replacing Bramlett is Michelle Mosley, number 22. Coach Slavin telling us before the ball game, this is the first time all season that he's been able to dress out all of his players.
He said because of different injuries and different reasons, tonight's the first night he's had all 14 to dress out.
And right off the bat, less than a minute into the game, Bramlett is hurt. Looks like they're doing a tape on the ankle there. As North gets the ball back, 6:49 to go in the first quarter. 1-0 is the score. Smiley to Taft as they move it across the time stripe. Here's Woodson, drives the baseline on Krapinski and stepped on the baseline, and Central gets it back.
Well, you know, with her being out of the game, that kind of puts North in a little tizzy here at the beginning, thinking, you know, she's gone, she's one we depend on. We'll see how they handle it.
Well, they pick up some full court pressure. Into the front court. Central a little bit of trouble, but gets it in. He pulls up, jumper on the way, rolls off the rim, no good. Put back doesn't go. Rebound comes down to North Hardin.
Well, it looks like Central plan is they're not going to hold it any. They're going to bring it on down, try to score each time.
Smiley will back it out, getting caught in the double team to Roberts. Now down low. Here's Mosley, goes up, puts up the shot, draws the contact, and the foul. Yeah, waiting for the call. Looks like it's going to be Krapinski. That'll be her first.
Central did a good job putting the pressure on the ball out here on the wing, but North was able to find that person on the weak side.
At the line, it is Mosley. About 4 or 5 bounces, but does not go in. North is a team shooting 58.7% from the line. Second free throw is no good. Central with the basketball and a 1-point lead. 2 minutes into the ball game, they look underneath for Krapinski. Had the right idea, pass maybe a little too strong. North takes it off and loses the handle.
Central likes to use that play like that little lob pass into Krapinski. I saw him play Breckenridge County earlier or last week, and they scored about 5 or 6 baskets on that same play.
2 minutes into the game, 1-0 lead for Central. Free throw by Hughes, the lone scorer this ball game. Down low, Roberts has it batted away. Bishop and Taft fighting for it. Still to the floor. We get a whistle and a jump ball. And the alternating possession will go to Central Hardin.
Good hustle on both parts right there. They was wanting that basketball.
Inbounds will go to Central Hardin. Bishop will inbounds. Looking out front. Hughes. Pressure, gets it underneath. Shot put up, the high banker is good. Abby Getty with the basket and a 3-0 lead for Central. 2.5 minutes into this ball game. Pass a little too strong. Ball knocked away. We get a reach in. Believe they'll get Woodson with a foul.
Well, definitely it's not the kind of start that Coach Slavin wanted in this game. You know, he wanted to come out firing it, having a hard time getting it in the basket. You lose one of your top players right off. It throws you out of sync a little bit.
And very quickly, James Slavin will take a 30-second timeout at 5:19 to go here in the first quarter. Central leads it 3-0. Maybe, again, this goes back to a little bit of what we talked about at the start of our program tonight. That being, again, looking for that point guard. This normally bringing the ball up the floor. That was Rayshawn Edwards' job. This year they're having to go Coach Slavin obviously leaning more towards Taft to be the point guard, leaving Smiley to be the shooter as Smiley or Destiny Bramlett. They've got her tape back up, and she will probably come back in here at the first opportunity. But right now, as you said, it's just a learning process for North. They've got to find someone who will take that floor general's role.
And you become the quarterback of the team, they got to find them.
Garrett Jones, number 11, into the ball game for North. Bishop, the give and go. Hughes out front. Getty with it. Getty drives, forces up the shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Taft. And we get the bump against Hughes. Your first, team second.
Yeah, she got reaching in with the wrong hand there. You're going to draw a foul almost every time on that.
Bramlett sitting on the bench. Was able to look like she'd able to walk it off. They just simply taped up the ankle.
Well, you kind of hope for her sake she just kind of tweaked it a little bit. She really didn't spring it.
Smiley with a three, doesn't go, but gets the long rebound. Now steps in, will try the two. No good. Batted around. Jones gets it. Taft. Three is on the way. No good. Rebound again to Jones.
So that's 3 offense rebounds they got.
Here is the drive. Central wanted a charge. Instead, it's a blocking foul. We saw that the other night in the North E-Town game. E-Town put up a lot of threes. Long kickers were able to get offensive rebounds.
All right, when that ball goes up from the three-point line, the outside people instead of the inside have a better chance of getting the rebound.
Instead, it looks like it was a turnover North. And now full court pressure, and it pays off as they force the 5-second count. Roberts will inbounds it for North Hardin. 4:43 to go here in the first quarter. A 3-0 score. Central with the lead. North with the basketball. Taft out front to Smiley. Bounce pass. Jones with it. Jones pressured. Here's Taft over in the corner. Smiley cut off. Now steps inside. Dishes down low. Roberts out front. Jones pulls up. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound. Krapinski with a rebound. We get a reach in on Mosley.
Krapinski did a good job getting position that time to be able to get that rebound. She's the one that Central's going to have to depend on getting some of these defense rebounds.
Mosley's first. It'll be the team third as Destiny Bramlett will come back into the ball game.
Be interesting to see how quick they get the ball right back to her, see if she can score for them.
North has gone the first 3.5 minutes without a point. A team that averages 64.5 per game. They put 85 on the board against North last night. Central on the other end drives and draws the foul. Jennifer Smiley picks up her first. That'll be the team fourth.
Well, Central's game plan looks like we're not going to lay back. We're going to bring it to you.
Bishop will go to the line. The 5'5 junior missed the first free throw. Central now 1 of 3 from the line. North missed their only 2 attempts. Bishop, the junior, steps up. Second free throw on the way. Off the back of the rim and rolls in.
Got that good bounce.
That high bounce and rolls in, and Central stretches it out to a 4-0 lead. A little zone press here by the Lady Bruins. Bramlett, lob pass in, gets it to Taft, splits the defenders, draws the contact, and will go to the line.
Again, Central puts a press on. North really doesn't handle it that well. They did get a shot down there, but they didn't handle that press. They didn't go through it as well as you think they could go through it.
Getty picks up the foul, her first, the team third, and that will send Taft to the line. First free throw is no good. Another attempt on the way, and Taft with the free throw. 4:02 to go. Central up by 3 as North gets on the board. Bishop races in the front court, 3-on-3, kicks it over. High arching shot by Hughes is an air ball. Bramlett had it, lost it, but right into the hands of Mosley.
Again, Central got a quick shot.
Jones off to deflection, and Hughes could not finish. Bishop climbed up the top. North fans wanting a foul. They'll get it down here at this end, though. They were looking down low for Mosley, but Central stepped in front of it, had the fast break. Hughes picks up the foul. That'll be her second.
There's a lot of contact underneath the basket on that last possession for Central there. Referees, they let it go, but they need to be calling some of that.
Lauren Norton, number 12, a 5'3" sophomore, into the lineup for Central Hardin. Taft looking out front. Smiley with it. Smiley steps inside. Off the leg of a Lady Trojan. Scramble, ball on the floor. Jones rescues it. North gets it right back. Here is Smiley, gets down underneath. We get a hell ball. The alternating possession will send it back to North Hardin.
We've got to give Central girls credit. They're not backing down. They're trying to come up to play. They're younger, but they're trying to play their hearts out here against them. They're playing hard.
Again, you wonder a little bit if they paid attention to that scouting report as Taft goes for the three. That's an air ball. Jones, though, on the spot for the rebound. Bramlett will try the three-pointer. That doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Central Hardin. And a foul on North. That's going to be on Lexi Taft. Again, they're challenging really out. They're really challenging that ball handler.
Taft already, I think they've got under her skin a little bit already, because that foul, that was just a frustration foul is all that was. They've got irritating her a little bit. She's got to be able to calm down and play. But she's a senior. She's got to take care of it.
And she's the one that Coach Slavin has looked at and said, you're going to be the point guard. We want you to handle this offense. Down low, they find the lob to Krupinski. Puts it up and in. Krupinski with her first points. 5-point lead for Central. It's 6-1. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Bramlett with the basketball. Bramlett. Smiley back to Bramlett. Goes on the drive. Inside the lane. Shot short. Krupinski comes down with it. On the run in the front court. Here's Norton. Bishop takes it back. Bishop on the drive. Little runner in the air. Banks it off the glass. No good, but draws the foul. And that's on Taft, and I think that's two.
Again, Central's game plan is to, take it right to North. And North's game plan on hitting a decent percentage from the field is fell apart. Like now, I don't know how many they missed, Lee, but I know they haven't hit any.
Yeah, that's evident by the 1 point that's on the board. As the first free throw is good by Bishop. But as we know with North, while they shoot themselves cold, all it takes is they hit a couple of them and then they can light up the room in a hurry.
Yeah. See, they played what I think Coach Slavin would say very bad at this point. They're still only 2 possessions behind.
7-1 is the score. Remember, they put 33 on the board against Knox in the opening quarter in their last game. As we head to 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, Smiley going to try and cut into that lead and does.
Got a good look at it that time. Good open look.
Smiley with a tray makes it a 7-4 ball game. Down low. Here's a three down at the other end. That's an air ball. Fought for. Scramble. Still on the floor. Krupinski fighting for it. We get a jump ball. Alternating possession will go with Central Hardin. Norton was all alone there.
You know both teams are trying hard when you see bodies laying all over the floor. They want the basketball.
It'll be Central basketball. Jordan Lasley into the ball game. Also in Meredith Cross. Cross wears number 5. As we get a whistle and a foul on North Hardin. Or no, is that a foul on Central?
Foul on Central.
And Norton, guess they'll get her with a hand check.
The referees are going, they've let a little bit go that they shouldn't let. They need to take real good control of this game here before the end of this quarter.
1:29 to go in the quarter still. A three by North after going the better part of 6 minutes without a basket. Finally got one on Smiley. Smiley with the basketball right now. Out front. Dishes off. On the drive. Out front. Smiley. 3 for the tie. Got it. Well, 6 minutes without a basket. In the last minute, they've nailed 2.
And like you said, just 2 possessions and the game's tied.
Here is Bishop going coast to coast. The runner got it. Bishop with her 4th point of the ball game. And Central retakes the lead. Smiley with the basketball, lobs it over. Here's Roberts. Driving to the inside in the paint. Pulls up, jumper, got it. Roberts with her first points of the ball game. Our third tie as North turns up the pressure off the made basket.
Got a foul on Central. Good hustle.
And that would be 2 on Norton. That's her second. Team 6, so both teams will go bonus on the next foul.
Roberts made a good basket there, and she didn't celebrate. She was right back on defense and got the ball back.
So after going 6 minutes without making one, North makes about 3 in 90 seconds. Turnaround shot, Chapman goes up, draws the contact. Believe Krapinski was in the area, and if that's her, that is 2. No. They'll get that on Jordan Daniel. That'll be her first. And it's the bonus situation, so now it is Takea Chapman. Chapman got the start in the E-Town game. Came off the bench tonight. Chapman hits the first free throw. 2 of 5 now are the Lady Trojans as North takes their first lead of the ball game at 10-9 and extends it on the made free throw. Mosley will come back in the ball game.
They'll lead there with, 3.5. They had 1 here in 3 minutes. They've scored 10. So they'll get, they finally maybe got the gear they want.
10-2 run, and I'm going, that's in the last 2 minutes. Because I think they scored with about 2 minutes to go is when Smiley got the 3 to go. Down to the other end, Bishop banks it off the glass. Did not draw iron. Here's Smiley going to try a 3. In and out, no good. Krapinski with a rebound. Roberts steps in, ties it up. It comes back to Central Hardin with 8 seconds remaining.
Krapinski got that rebound, just relaxed a little bit. Gave him a chance to tie her up.
Inbounds. Krapinski looking. Now brings it into Bishop. To 5 seconds. Ball knocked away. Bishop gets it back. Down to 3 seconds. Midcourt shot is on the way. No good. 1 quarter is in the books. North Hardin trailed at 7-1. Only had 1 point in 6 minutes. But finishes the quarter with a 10-2 run. And they have taken the lead on Central Hardin by the score of 11-9. Thanks to Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, E-Town Exterminating, Bluegrass Cellular, eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction, and West Point Bank. Along with Bo O'Brien, this is Lee Bramlett. An 11-9 lead. Central led much of the first quarter, but a late kick here by the Lady Trojans, and now they have the lead.
Well, some poor shooting by North there. The first 4.5 minutes of that quarter kind of delayed what may happen. Now, again, Central is helping. They go down, they shoot the ball up fast. But North had at least 3 possessions. I know they got at least 3 rebounds, and they still didn't score. But once they got scoring, I think that's going to open them up, and they're going to get the possession here. If they score here, they'll put the press on. They may get rolling.
Jennifer Smiley with back-to-back trays has 6 points in the ball game to lead all scorers. Across the way, it is Elise Bishop with 4 points to pace Central Hardin. As the second quarter begins, it will be Lady Trojan basketball. Already the 3rd district game for the Lady Trojans. This is the district opener for Central Hardin. North lost to Elizabethtown, then defeated Fort Knox. Smiley with the back-to-back trays. That jump-started North. Cross-court pass, Jones. She'll try the 3-pointer, no good. The high kicker fought for. Krapinski comes down with it. Bishop will bring it up the floor with 7:40 to go until halftime. Bishop directs traffic. Looking now, Krapinski. Krapinski banks it off the glass and in. 4th point of the ball game for Krapinski. Gives us our 3rd tie at 11. In the front court, Smiley driving past Krapinski, puts up the shot short, out of bounds and off North Hardin. Smiley had the lane.
Made a good move to get to the basket and then just didn't finish the way she should. She should have scored. As the player she is, that should have been 2 points.
And the ball just rolled off, and Central comes up with it. We get a whistle and a foul before the inbounds. I believe they're going to get Smiley.
Now that's a frustration foul. She thought she got fouled on the shot because she went over and talked to the referee and then went back in, put her hands on the player. You can't do that because the referee's watching for you.
So we have now Smiley picking up her second, Taft with her second. As Smiley will head to the bench. And a conversation. It should be the team seventh. It would be a bonus situation as Chapman will come into the ball game. So you have Chapman, Jones, Bramlett.
That's one of those rules they changed a couple years ago, Lee, and I'm not sure exactly how they changed it, but I'm not sure that Central shouldn't be shooting on this because the ball was in Central's possession. The foul's on North. It can't be a possession foul. If that's the seventh foul, they should be shooting the bonus.
That's what I was going by, that it was the seventh anyway.
Yeah, if that's the seventh foul,
then it's to the line.
They should be on the line shooting the bonus.
Well,
there shouldn't be any questions on that.
But the problem is I'm missing a foul. I've got 2 on Taft, 2 on Smiley, 1 on Woodson, 1 on Mosley.
Well, the scoreboard's showing 7. And
but the question is, it's the scorebook, though, that's the official.
Right.
And now the conversation with Coach David Robbins, as you see there, along with Renata Kahowitz. They're basically getting an explanation. I'm not sure. That may well be 6.
It has to be a bonus situation because if they questioned the scorebook, they would have went ahead and changed it on the scoreboard.
So that part
you
stands.
had 6, right?
Yeah, I've got 6, but then again, I might have missed one.
Okay. I would think the scoreboard would go ahead and change.
Well, everybody's going to the sidelines here. Everybody's huddling right now.
It can't be any question on possession because North didn't have possession. Central had the ball out of bounds, so there's no question on that. I don't know what exactly the question would be when you got 3 referees. You think one of them would know what to do here. But
the conversation now breaks up, and now they're signaling bonus.
I'm trying to get Gary Gaddy's attention, see if we can get some kind of interpretation on this.
Well, I think the interpretation is they finally decided it is the 7th foul. After about a minute, everybody huddling together, they finally decide it is the 7th. So Bishop will go back to the line where she's 2 of 4 on the night, has 4 points in this ball game. She gives Central back the lead in this one. Central led it 7-1. North got on a run, in and out and no good. North with the basketball. Mosley to Bramlett. Bramlett drives, goes to the floor, and this one's going to be a block on Central. And that would send, foul is going to be on Jordan Daniel. That'll be her second.
Now, the games I've seen this year, Lee, the contact on offense and defense already here in the first 9 minutes has been more than what I've seen.
Well, Central showing no intimidation at this point whatsoever. They're going right at North as Bramlett hits the free throw. First point of the ball game for Bramlett. Of course, sat out much of the first quarter, tweaked the ankle a little bit early, about 40 seconds into the ball game. Bramlett hits both free throws, and North resumes the 2-point lead. Bishop will come across the time stripe. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Bishop with it, looking down low. They get it to Gaddy, shot blocked. And Chanel Roberts comes up with it. North coming up the floor, leading by 2. Jones to Bramlett. Bramlett, we get a reach in on Central Hardin. Jordan Lasley picks up the foul. That'll be her first, the team 9th.
Central's been very aggressive out of this zone they're playing. They're getting on the ball. They're trying to put as much pressure on North as they can.
Bramlett missed the free throw, and Krapinski comes down with it. Actually, until Smiley made that 3, as we get a drive and a foul. Until Smiley made that 3, if I'm not mistaken, well, of course, I'm thinking about the E-Town game. Remember, they ended the fourth quarter without a field goal in the E-Town game. Of course, that changed dramatically against Fort Knox, but a slow start by the Lady Trojans here, but they have overcome it to take the lead.
Well, they had another trip, Lee, and somebody's on the floor. We had contact again.
Another foul. This one's going to be on Chapman. Free throw rattles around, no good by Daniel. I think North may be realized again. North does not have the size. When we think of size, of course, we think of the comparisons of last year, Elizabethtown having Jones or someone like Drake up at Nelson County. Yeah. But they are quick, and they have some decent post play. They have some pretty good post players. They can hold their own inside, but not the height, and I think Central's just going to try and challenge them.
They're going to bring it to them each time. North got the ball inside, but Central double teamed down low, gave her a hard shot, got the ball on the tip out.
And I think the other thing is, we talk about out on the perimeter, Central's going to challenge them until they find a point guard who can handle this offense. As Krapinski puts it up short, batted up in the air. This one should be an offensive foul against Central.
Well, I think they go on the rebound foul.
Okay.
I think Krapinski turned that time. She was more open than she thought. She just shot that ball real low.
Krapinski picks up her second. So you have Krapinski with 2, Daniel with 2, Hughes with 2 for Central Hardin. Across the way, you've got Taft with 2, Smiley with 2. No good on the free throw by Mosley.
North's done in the double bonus.
Jenna Spencer will come into the lineup for North Hardin. Mosley gets her 4th attempt upcoming here. Free throws in the air. This one is good. North 3 of 5 here in this quarter. They have their biggest lead of the night at 14-11. Headed to 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Bishop high, arching 3, doesn't go. Bishop in position, batted right to the North player. Now she'll try the three-pointer. That is no good. Tipped up. Rebound comes on the outlet ahead to Roberts. Roberts goes one-on-one. Player goes to the floor. No call.
Well, no one on the floor.
Daniel set up as Bishop, the high arching shot, gets stuck between the rim and backboard.
Jump ball.
Yeah, head down. Bo, head down there. Let's see.
Well, you know,
the vertical. Let's see the vertical leap here.
I think I did that a few weeks ago, Lee. Last time I was up there around the rim, I fell and broke my collarbone, but I was up there around the rim.
I understand. They had to go Nathan Sexton. Speaking of someone, of course, the former E-Town standout for years, part of that 2000 championship team. He was able to pull that one down. Sexton about, 6'7", if I'm not mistaken?
About 6'7", yeah. Nate, if that had been North's ball on the inbounds, he probably wanted an assist on that.
Sexton, part of that Elizabethtown team that won the state championship in 2000 along with Antoine Barber and Chris Williams. Down low, here's the shot, no good, as Bramlett drives the basket. And back to the free throw line. This one's slowing down just a wee bit here.
Well, yeah,
we're heading to Sunday morning here.
This quarter here, we hadn't played 3 minutes, and the quarter probably should have been over.
Well, that's because we're going to the line, shoot free throws as Bramlett hits the free throw. 3 points all from the line tonight, 3 of 4. As North stretches the lead out, their biggest of the night. Missed this one though. Rebound rescued. Nice play. Bramlett had it for a second, lost it. Now Central 3-on-2, basket up, no good, but draws the foul as Daniel took it in with no fear whatsoever and draws the contact.
1st and 10 again.
And we're right back at the line. I thought we wrapped up football season a week ago last Friday.
Like I said, Lee, I watch a lot of girls basketball, but I think I've done seen more people on the floor tonight than in a whole game.
Jones with the foul, missed free throw by Daniel. And the empty zeros here piling up for missed free throws. Daniel with another free throw. She's got 0 of 3, looking to make one here. And this one, no good, 0 of 4. Bramlett with a rebound.
They've been stuck on that 11 for a while.
Have not been 11, made a basket to start the quarter. Bramlett travels.
That's a good call. She shuffled her feet. That's a good call.
4:55 remaining here until halftime. Inbounds, Krapinski. Bishop will bring it across the time stripe. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Those fouls really slowing down the pace. They try the lob to Krupinski. She's going to have to run it down and does. Here is the drive. Getty has the shot blocked by Bramlett, but they're going to whistle the foul. Actually, they'll get it on Michelle Mosley. That'll be her second. So now Mosley, along with Taft and Smiley, picking up 2 fouls here in this one.
Well, I thought Smiley had the block. I don't know where she came in on the play, but it looked like to me Smiley had a block there.
Getty hits the free throw. First made free throw of the quarter for Central. Pulls it back to a 3-point ball game. Second in the air. This one no good. Bramlett tracks down the rebound. Bramlett, ball knocked away, and it's picked up by Central. Here's Bishop on the run. Goes up, banks it off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down to Spencer.
Good outlet pass.
Now North has the numbers. Bramlett ahead. Roberts. Players going to the floor hard again. Roberts pops back up. Daniel a little slow to get up.
Jenna Spencer did a real good job getting that outlet pass to get that fast break going. She's come into the game, and I think she's given North a little bit of spark. She's got a couple rebounds, good outlet passes. Gives them a little bit of size on the inside. She's an 8th grader.
Daniel picks up the foul, her 3rd, and she took a hard crash to the floor. Errol George from Hardin Memorial Sports Medicine and Rehab getting a workout. Had to attend to Bramlett earlier. Now they're looking at Daniel.
I'm not sure what.
And they're taking her back to the locker room.
I think it may be her hip.
As another conference taking place at the scorer's table as they're wanting to bring Chapman in.
Well, we got a 2-shot foul. And now they're going to let her come.
And the line, Chapman replaces Mosley.
Chapman will replace Mosley.
Also the lineup for the Bruins.
Both teams in the double bonus situation. And we still have 4:19 to go. First free throw is no good by Roberts, and you have to think with the physical nature we've seen of this game, we're going to be spending a lot of the next 4 minutes at the line.
At the free throw lines, where they're going to be.
And missed free throws there. This may come down to a free throw shooting contest. Central with the basketball, 4:10 remaining until halftime. Down low, ball knocked away, a double dribble, and it comes back to North Hardin. North to inbounds. Jones will bring it up the floor. Taft and Smiley both on the bench with 2 fouls.
You know, we was talking about Central being young. North right now, I know he's got a freshman and 2 8th graders out there.
You still have Bramlett, though, as she drives the basket, can't get it to go. Krupinski out battles Bishop for the rebound. Now Bishop on the drive. And really, that's about 23 points of offense with the 2 guards on the bench. Ball knocked away by Jones. We talked about North struggling with field goals in the first quarter. We're 4.5 minutes in. North has yet to make a field goal in this one. Ball knocked away, and North will get a chance at it, though. Of course, the storyline here, when they were having those troubles, they were down 6. Now they're up 3.
All right.
And could add to that, Jones, Bramlett, back out front. Down low, Spencer to Jones. Roberts will try the 3-pointer, in and out, and no good. Rebound, Bramlett goes back up, can't get the shot to go, and she'll go to the line.
Got a good, strong rebound, but couldn't put it back in.
See who picks up the foul.
One thing you might, as a coach, sometimes you always thought, you know, we talked about a Saturday night game. Kids are not in school. They're not in a routine. sometimes that affects how you play. And I believe we may be seeing that on both of these teams.
Gaddy hits or commits the foul. Bramlett makes the free throw. But North played last night. They played 24 hours ago. And, of course, Granite had a relatively easy time as they jumped out early on Knox.
Yeah, there's something about that being in school all day, going to classes, and then instead of home sitting playing Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Well,
and you play. I mean,
that's what they play now. I don't know.
I think they. We'll have to have a conference about that at halftime here. They got Nintendo. They got Wii's. They got PlayStation 3s. We got 360s. We'll have to explain all that to you.
Yeah. But that's what they're doing.
But again, you're out of school all day. You're watching TV. Of course, you're still thinking about the game, granted, but still, it's a lot different thing about it in the middle of school versus thinking about it at home.
You know, you would hope they'd be watching Kentucky and Louisville both play on TV today.
Well, they were able probably to watch that Kentucky game as free throw is good as we get a foul on Roberts, her first, and Krapinski goes to the line for her 5th point. 17-13 is the score. They saw the Kentucky game because that was an early start. That Louisville game, that ran almost well into the time for the JV game here.
Right.
As Krapinski with her 6th point of the ball game, 17-14. Kentucky won their game over Indiana today. For those of you on Channel 1, 90-73, they beat Indiana. Rough game for the Cardinals as they lost 91-83 to Western Carolina.
Kentucky had a little spurt. You know, that game was close. They were down 49-48, then outscored Indiana 18 in a row, and the difference in the game ended up being 17. It was that spurt, and Louisville just had trouble doing anything today.
Well, I think, heard a little bit of the comments there from Coach Patino. I think it boiled down to no defense. And when a team puts 91 on the board as they try the lob pass to Krapinski, ball knocked away.
Yeah, you're going to get beat most times when you give up 90.
Although I thought I saw a score flash across the screen today. This is a college game, 137-104.
You know,
there's a couple of times you might be able to get away with that.
Well, that's the kind of score it's supposed to be when they put the shot clock in the three-point line. But I think the scores have gone down in recent years.
Well, I think teams are playing possession basketball. They're valuing possession, and also certain teams, they don't want to get into a shooting contest as Bishop missed down low, and the ball knocked away as she comes and makes the deflection. In case you're just coming across the dial here, as Central Hardin will take a 30-second timeout. Let's reset where we are here. We're at 2:19 to go in the first half at Ron Bevers Gymnasium on the campus of North Hardin High School. It is North Hardin leading Central Hardin 17-14 in a game that has been marred by fouls. Both teams in the double bonus. Let's reset who's got foul trouble right now because we've got them on both sides. For North, you've got Lexi Taft with 2. You've got Jennifer Smiley with 2. You've got Michelle Mosley with 2. Across the way for Central Hardin, you've got Jordan Daniel with 3. Krapinski, Norton, and Getty all with 2, along with Hughes for Central Hardin.
You know, Lee, if you look at the score, 17-14, 2:19 to go, you would almost bet that'd be in the first quarter.
And that normally, we brought back again before, they put 33 on the board in the first quarter against Fort Knox, did North Hardin. And once again now, we're 5:45. North has yet to make a basket in this quarter. Bramlett, Jones with it. Jones looking, they get it along the baseline to Chapman, goes up, no good, but she'll go to the line. And guess what? Another foul.
And we get 2 shots.
Foul is going to be on Jordan Lasley. She picks up her second. 6 players with 2 fouls or more for Central Hardin. Chapman will go to the line. Made her 2 free throws in the first quarter. Hits one here. North back out to a 4, making a 5-point lead. 19-14, 2 minutes to go until halftime. It is just halftime, right?
Coming close to half, yeah.
Central basketball. Lasley, bounce pass. Ball knocked away as we have number 30 into the ball game.
Now, North has the kind of team that here in the next minute, 46, could get this thing up to a double-digit lead, the kind of team they are. And we'll see if they can do that. Like I said, I think we got Pat Central on the back. They've come in here. They've taken the battle to North. And North, they just hadn't rebounded to the fight yet.
Armstrong into the ball game out front. Jones will try a three-pointer. That's no good. Fight for the rebound. Krupinski gets it. Into the front court. The player hits the floor and a foul. Another foul. This one is going to be on Roberts, so she picks up her second. That's the fourth player now for North to get 2 fouls. And now Jordan Lasley will head to the line. North has not made a field goal in this half, or in this quarter. Central has only made 1.
I think we may see more free throw shot than shots.
I can't wait to see the stats. Hopefully we'll get those from Chris Adams over at Central here in just a moment as Lasley misses the free throw. Armstrong out of the lineup for Central. Krupinski back in as Lasley, second free throw is on the way and no good. Bramlett goes and gets the rebound. Jones in the front court. Now Roberts kicks it over. Bramlett, 3 is on the way, no good. Rebound, Krupinski goes to get the rebound. Bishop will bring it across the time stripe. Here's a 3 on the way by Lasley, no good. Rebound comes down to Chapman. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Roberts drives, spins in the lane, shot blocked. No travel. .56 seconds to go here in the half.
Be interested to see if Central holds this one down. Kills a little time. The 5 down, boy, they'd be happy to go in 5 down. Try to get 1 shot, but nope, they're going to the basket.
Bishop, the high banker, doesn't go. Krupinski fights for the rebound, but it's a jump ball, and North will get it with 42 seconds left. Now we'll see if Coach Slavin elects to go for 1. Jones will bring it across the time stripe. Bramlett with it. Bramlett kicks it back out. Roberts to Chapman. Here's Bramlett. Bramlett drives, little runner, baseline, no good. Back up, Chapman, no good. And a foul, and we'll go to the line.
Got a good rebound, just didn't put it back up very strong, got fouled.
And Christina Krupinski has just picked up her 3rd personal.
We've seen that in this game already, that North has got some inside rebounds and they've not been able to take the ball back up to score. They get fouled. You know, to be a good, strong inside player, you know, you got to be able to take the hit and still score a basket sometime.
Chapman hits the first free throw, will go up for the second, has 5 points. This one rattles around, no good. Bramlett back up, and with 22 seconds to go in the quarter, Destiny Bramlett puts the first field goal of the quarter on for North Hardin and takes it to an 8-point lead at 22-14. Here's a pass a little too strong. Bishop was looking to get it to Norton. And with 8 seconds left, North will have a chance to potentially push this to double digits.
And they'll, you know, with 45 seconds to go, Central had the ball, could maybe held it, went in 5 down, now there may be 10 down.
Jones with a basketball to Bramlett. Down to 2 seconds, a 3 on the way by Smiley is good.
So Lee, it went from a 5-point lead to 11-point in 54 seconds.
And again, no field goals in 7:38, 2 in the last 22 seconds, and that makes it a 25-14 lead. North Hardin takes it out to double digits in what has been a low-scoring game up until this point against Central Hardin. Lady Bruins jumped out to a 7-1 lead in this game, but then a 10-2 run to end the quarter by North gave them the lead at 11-9. They had the lead out to as many as 4 at 15-11. Then Central crept their way back in, got it down to 16-12. Actually, the closest they've had it was 17-14, but another run by North to end the quarter. 8-0 has given the last minute of the quarter. A free throw, then a basket by Bramlett, then the 3 by Smiley to end the quarter. What was 5 became 11.
You know, it could have been less than 5, Lee. If they'd held that with 54 seconds ago and hit a 2 or 3, they could have been down 2 or 3 points at half and still 11 down.
But as it stands, the margin double digits. As Central with the ball to begin this second half. Here's the pass. It's going to be intercepted by Roberts. They've got numbers 3-on-2 ahead to Woodson. We get contact, and here we go again.
And North showed a 2-3 zone and got a trap out of the 2-3. Got Central to throw the skip pass and picked it off.
Foul's going to be on Norton. Or check that, Hughes. That is her third. Here's a three-point attempt on the way by Smiling. No good. North had a player out front. Did not see it in time. Gaddy will try the three-pointer. No good. Gets her own miss. Bounce pass, throws it up. I think was hoping for a call there. Didn't get it.
Wanting to get a foul. I don't think she got fouled, though.
Woodson with it. She'll square up. Three on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound, Roberts. We get a jump ball. Alternating possession. We'll go with Central Hardin, or with North, excuse me.
Yeah, Central had it at the beginning of the half.
Trojan basketball.
7:22. We're in the second half of play. 7:22 in the third quarter. 25 for North Hardin, 14 for Central. Out front, Woodson with it. Taft. Back to Woodson. Down low, Bramlett kicks it out front. Three on the way by Taft, doesn't go. The rebound comes down. Central with numbers, although North does get back. Bishop tries, the runner doesn't go. Smiley with the rebound.
Smiley did a real good job on defense there, showed herself, but wasn't over-aggressive on trying to block the shot.
Steps to the inside. Bramlett, top of the key. Ball batted away, gets it back though. Taft with it. Now Bramlett goes up over Krupinski, puts it up, doesn't go. Fought for, rebound, Bramlett gets it, puts it back up, draws the foul off Krupinski, and that's 4 on Krupinski.
The fouls on Krupinski, her fourth, team second.
Krupinski at 6 feet tall, the tallest of the Lady Bruins. From there you go down, Gaddy is listed at 5'6". And at the line it is Destiny Bramlett, had 7 points. Missed the free throw.
Coach Robbins is looking at his bench and trying to decide what he wants to do.
5 of 7 from the line, now 5 of 8 for Bramlett. Another free throw on the way. This one is good for her 8th point of the night.
Hill replaces Krupinski.
Substitution, Aisha Helm, number 35, a 5'10 freshman, checks in. 6:39 to go here in the third quarter. 12-point lead for North. Ball got away from the Lady Bruin player, and it'll come back to North Hardin. Taft with the basketball. Out front, Smiley. On the drive, Smiley with it. Dishes down low. Roberts puts it up and in.
An assist for Smiley there. Good play.
28-14, so now a 14-point advantage. And North with the basketball. As they'll say Roberts, who stepped in front of it to pick off the pass, stepped on the sideline. 6:05 remaining here in the third quarter. North starting to break this one open just a bit. Bishop with the basketball. Bishop being guarded by Woodson. Getting close to a 5-second count. And this was going to be picked off. Bramlett stepped over as she puts it up. No good. Bramlett just simply jumped in the lane ahead of Hughes. And then she threw it up to draw the contact and does, and she'll head to the line.
Central for the first quarter and 7 minutes into the second quarter, I think played, it's hard and everything, but I think the talent level right now is going to really show itself. North is going to pick it up, and now with Krupinski on the bench, Central is very small out there now.
Bramlett misses the free throw, so now you have Krupinski with 4 fouls, and now Hughes with 4 fouls. Bramlett with 8 points. It's the free throw, and it's the longest of the lead of the night for North Hardin at 29-14. Central has been on 14 now for nearly a quarter. Approaching almost 8 minutes, I'd say, since they've been on that 14 mark as the drive.
It's been a while.
Bishop will inbounds. Central got it down to 17-14 off of a free throw. And a timeout by North Hardin. North takes a full timeout at 5:37 to go in the third quarter of play. 29-14, longest lead of the night for North. Since that free throw by Central Hardin, a 12-0 run by the Lady Trojans. And again, that last minute of the half, we're going to, as we look back on this game, aside from the physicality of this game, we're going to look back on that last minute of the half and wonder what might have been, because again, it was a 5-point ball game. Central had the basketball. Shot didn't go down. North's down the other end. They get a couple of points from Bramlett hits a basket. They come down again. It's still a 19-14 game. Still, actually, to make it check that, it would be 20-14 or 22-14. 8-point game. Can't get another shot off. Then Smiley comes down, comes off the bench, and drops a three.
And you know, the inexperience, I think, of Central Hardin is showing right there. You know, you got some of these girls, you know, playing their first varsity season. It's different than JV ball. Sometimes the possession of the ball means a lot, and you don't have to score points.
Out front, Roberts steps in front of Gaddy and picks it off. They've got numbers 3-on-1. Woodson from Smiley up and in. Brianna Woodson gets into the scoring column, and now a 17-point ball game. North starting to take control of this one, and Bishop steps on the sideline. And this one starting to, if not starting to, is slipping away from Central here, as North starting to assert control on this one.
Well, you know, but they played hard there for a quarter plus. Now they've got people in foul trouble, and maybe a little bit tired already. In Central's speed, North Hardin speed, they'll start to show.
Missed three, down low, Getty back out front to Bishop. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Helm pulls up free throw line with the air ball. Getty tries to rescue it, unable to do so, so it comes back to North Hardin. Inbounds will be Destiny Bramlett. Hands it off to Taft with 4:47 to go here in the third. Woodson back to Bramlett, hands it to Taft. Now Smiley in the corner. Bramlett baseline around Helm. Has it knocked out of her hands. Oh, they'll say she had it last.
Bramlett got that ball in a bad position down there. She was underneath the backboard. You can't do much with it.
Thought she might have been able to escape that, though. And now North picking up with a little bit of pressure here. Ball knocked away. And we'll get a foul on Lexi Taft. That'll be her third. Well, in contrast,
Her third, team first.
at this point, we were already probably into the bonus situation, I'd say.
And we was in that double bonus real soon.
Here's the ball knocked around, picked up by North Hardin. Smiley into the front court with 4.5 minutes to go. Bramlett out front, drives, bounce pass, nice look to Woodson, goes up and draws the foul.
North's trying to pick the pace up now.
Helm picks up the foul, her first. At the line will be Woodson. Missed the free throw.
Jones replaces Taft.
Kira Jones comes back in the lineup as Lexi Taft sits down. Woodson with 2 points in the ball game. Second free throw attempt of the night. No good. Woodson actually got in the lane, had a chance to pull it in, just couldn't track it down, and Central will get it back.
Couldn't find the handles on that one.
4:13 to go in the third quarter. Here's a pass picked off. Nice look ahead to Bramlett. She'll lay it up, reverse, got it.
This 1-2-2 half-court trap, North's quickness is really going to show in the press. Central's going to have a very hard time to penetrate it. Coach Robbins is going to try to call timeout, show them again what they're supposed to be doing. They took that.
It's about midway through the second. It was 17-14. They put 16 on since then. Central has not scored since then. Trying to see, their last points came by way of a free throw, a couple of free throws.
North's really putting heat on now, man-to-man, full court.
Getty has it knocked out of her hands.
They want to try to knock them out here in the third quarter, get it over with.
And as it stands, Lady Bruins on the ropes here. And another takeaway down in the corner. Smiley launches a three-line drive, buries it. Fourth tray of the game for Smiley. And the margin now has gone past 20. 36-14. North almost had another one there. Bishop out front. Norton with it. Norton will hold it up as we are under 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Ball slapped away and Smiley with it. Smiley against Norton. Little runner goes short. Bramlett with the miss. Back up, and we get a whistle and a foul.
Well, it looks like Central to me. They've only got, 2 starters in the game. You got Kopinski on the bench, foul trouble. Looks like Jordan Daniels, looks like they have an ice pack on her knee. She's not going to be coming back in.
Gaddy picks up the foul, which will be her third. Bramlett hits the free throw.
Maybe Hughes has foul trouble.
Hughes has 4.
Okay, so you got 3 starters over there on the bench, and North is putting a little bit more heat on. So you're looking at some JV players in the game for Central at this point.
That run since midway through the second quarter, 21 to nothing now. We talked about that 18-0 run Kentucky had in their game on Saturday afternoon. Ball goes to the floor, scramble. We'll get a jump ball, and it'll stay with Central Hardin. And field goal, I'm trying to look at what point they may have picked up the field. I think they got the field goal early in the second quarter.
Yeah, I think most of the points there at the end, Lee, came on a free throw for Central.
In fact, Krapinski had the basket to start the quarter as hell.
Got one.
Goes one there, didn't get that one though. Has a look.
Thought that was going to go in.
Ball knocked away. Krapinski with a basket down to start the second quarter to make it 11-11 from that point on. All of Central's points came from the free throw line, so now we are talking close to 2 quarters now without a basket for Central Hardin. Smiley, 3, no good. Helm with the rebound. 38-14, 2:40 left to go here in the third. Bishop with it. Down low. Gaddy out to Helm. Little runner, no good. Rebound to Central Hardin as Lasley.
Back off. Rocket.
Lasley with the foul. Foul's going to be on Jones. As it'll be inbounds Bishop. Norton able to track it down with 2:25 remaining. Bishop with a basketball. Lasley back out front to Gaddy. Down to 2:13. Here is the shot. There's a block, no good. And we draw the foul.
At this time, we would like everybody to stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
As again, we're having some audio difficulties. We apologize for that.
Sing our national anthem.
At the line will be Lasley for 2 free throws. Or check that. Norton missed the free throw.
Still trying to get a basket.
Picked up that phantom foul we were looking for in the first half. That was on Bramlett. Here's the free throw that is no good.
Lee, I think I've got it figured out. This basket down here on the left is a 2-minute basket because North in the first quarter, they didn't score any till a basket to the last 2 minutes.
Well, that may be encouraging then for Central Hardin here as we're at 1:56 to go. Of course, bear in mind down here, Central only had 1 field goal down here in 8 minutes of the second quarter. So,
well, I believe Central's going to get a basket this next time down. We're under the 2-minute mark.
As we get the foul, we'll see if that holds up. as we get a foul, as the three-pointer is good. Jones drains the tray, and it's now 41-14. A minute 45 to go. Central brings it up the floor. Minute 40. Here is Gaddy, steps up, no good. Well, there was your first chance, Bo.
Okay, we're going. I thought we'd get a basket instead of a free throw.
Mosley will pick up the foul, her third, the team fourth. But Central will get another chance to try and get on the board here. As the free throw rolls off, no good.
And the lineup for Central Hardin.
We get Casey Smallwood, number 20, into the lineup. As Coach Robbins getting some players in a game that has got away as the basket is good, or the free throw is good. So that breaks what would have been a 24-0 run and makes it 41-15. Ball knocked away. Woodson picks it back up. Now Bramlett with it. Bramlett, Jones, cross-court pass. Smiley takes it. Smiley pulls up. Three is on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to Lasley. North had it. Lost it. I think we're going to get a foul.
We got a foul there. I think what we're seeing in North, too, is what probably Coach Slavin wanted to see in the first quarter. They got a little bit more hop in their step. They're playing a little bit more quicker. Again, Old Central is very undermanned now. You know, I think they was undermanned when the game started. They're definitely undermanned now. But I'm sure this is what he wanted to see the first quarter.
At the line, it'll be Brianna Woodson. 0 of 2 from the line, has 2 points in this quarter. First free throw is in the air, no good. And the rebound comes down to Helm. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Here is Bishop, lost the handle, but we get a foul on North Hardin. That'll be on Destiny Bramlett.
Bag off.
Picks up the third.
Rocket.
Here is the substitution as Bramlett picks up her third. They will bring Chanel Roberts into the ball game. Smallwood hands it off. Here's the runner on the way, no good. But we'll get a foul on North Hardin. Believe that'll be on Chapman. And
Look bag off.
That'll bring Lasley to the line.
More people on the floor again. Like I said, they've cleaned the floor up tonight.
Lasley will head to the line as Chapman picks up her second personal. Free throw is in the air and good. 21-16 now the score. 53 seconds remaining in the quarter. Lasley, second attempt on the way, and that one is good. For 2 points for Lasley in the ball game.
Central's coming with a little pressure.
Everybody to stand.
In the front court,
please remove your hats.
Roberts to Smiley.
Naomi Kellogg sing our national anthem.
Again, apologize for the audio difficulties there. Out front, cross-court pass with it. Now Smiley at the top of the key, back to Jones. Down low, Roberts banks it in.
That's a little unusual move there, but she got some good results.
43-17, down to 12 seconds left to go. Here's Bishop ahead, Lasley with it. Here's a shot coming up at the buzzer that is no good. Well, so much for your 2-minute basket theory as the third quarter has come to an end and North Hardin leads it by the score of 43-17. Thanks to the sponsors making possible coverage of tonight's ball game. That being Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, E-Town Exterminating, Bluegrass Cellular, eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction, and by West Point Bank.
In Bluegrass Middle School,
and Meade County Greenways.
As the inbounds comes to
This is a Hardin County educational and
Destiny
community
Bramlett.
television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part
inbounds.
by
Will go
Brandenburg
Woodson.
Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in
As the
Elizabethtown,
inbounds comes in.
Radcliffe, and South Louisville.
7:45
Online
to go.
at
It will be Destiny
physicaltherapyky.com.
Bramlett as we get a foul.
eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today.
As the foul is going to be on Krapinski, and her night
Bluegrass
is
Cellular,
done
offering the most
at
affordable unlimited
7:45
plan anywhere
to go.
where
She picks
wireless
up her
works.
fifth foul.
Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. Annie?
As the inbounds will be, as Krapinski fouls out, she leaves the ball game with just 6 points.
She replaces Krapinski.
So Krapinski leaves at 7:45 to go in the ball game. 2 field goals, 2 free throws. Bramlett goes back to the line. Bramlett with 13 points in the ball game, missed that free throw. 7:40 to go in this one, 43-17. Here's a shot blocked, but a foul on North Hardin.
The fouls on Roberts. Her third,
Get Chanel Roberts to pick up the foul. That'll be her 4th. Actually, they'll list that as her 3rd. Going to the line will be Meredith Cross, 4 free throws. No good on the first attempt. Central led 7-1 midway through the quarter. Actually led it late into the quarter, but a 10-2 run gave North the lead at 11-9. They have never trailed. Actually, we had one more tie at 11. North took the lead back. The game was at 19-14 inside the final minute, but North scores the final 6 points of the quarter, stretches it out to a 25-14 lead, and they have built the lead steadily from there. Right now the margin at 43-18.
The fouls on Getty, her 4th. Team 9.
Abby Gaddy picks up the foul. Her first, actually it will be her 4th.
You know, the slow start tonight for North, they're going to put them a little bit below the average. I think they're averaging, I think they said 64 points a game. If they have a decent quarter here, they'll get close to that, even though they had a bad start.
They had the slow start. Of course, really, we talked about it at the onset, was they scored at the close of the quarters. As the free throw, no good by Roberts, but Bramlett with the rebound. 7:20 left to go in this one. And then defensively, really just shutting this thing down, really from early second quarter on. Still only 1 field goal now in over 2 quarters. As Roberts goes up, puts it up, but the foul before the shot, so.
Okay, North did a good job moving the ball that time, trying to get the ball inside.
And now another disqualification. I believe Gaddy has just picked up her 5th foul.
In the line for Central Hardin.
Gaddy will leave the game with 4 points.
Jordan Daniel.
2 of 4 from the line, 1 field goal,
And we're in the double bonus.
which means free throws a long way in this one. Actually, North in the double, Central in the bonus, and we've still got 7:05 to go in this one. Krapinski fouled out at 7:45. Gaddy fouls out just a moment ago, as Roberts will go back to the line where she missed a free throw a moment ago. Hits this one for her 7th point of the ball game.
Jordan Daniels back in. She's got her knee wrapped. I didn't think she'd be coming back after seeing that ice pack on her knee, but looks like they wrapped it up and she's back in the game.
Second free throw good to make it a 45-18 margin. Jenna Spencer, number 30, in for North Hardin. 7:03 left to go in this ball game. North up 27. Here is Daniel driving, and we get a block on Roberts. And that would be, I believe, 4 on Roberts, if I'm not mistaken. And it will be a free throw shooting situation.
That's one of them, Lee. That tough call there, because I really thought maybe she had that position sealed off down there and she got ran over.
Always a tough call there. The block, the charge, as the free throw is good by Jordan Daniel. That's her first make of the night. And since Krapinski's basket early in the second quarter, it has been all free throws for Central Hardin. As the ball knocked away, last touched by Central Hardin.
You know, basketball just becomes a very hard game when you don't score. Everything goes bad.
And that will be one again. And Central was in this thing, but North got their offense rolling late second quarter. And we get a whistle and a foul, or no, a timeout.
No, timeout, coached by North there.
Which is something that I think he was looking for on Monday night against Elizabethtown.
Right. And
so Smiley will take the basketball here. Against the double team, almost knocked away, it was.
Actually, he's gone to a two-guard front.
Double team ahead. Spencer has it knocked out of her hands and picked up by Bishop. Here's Bishop, splits the defenders, banks off the glass, no good, out of bounds. Last touch by Bramlett, and Central will get it back.
North went to a two-guard front there and still got in trouble losing the ball out front. And I think Coach Slade, he's going to have to solve this before his team becomes the team he wants them to become.
Of course, the season still very young, just into the second week of the regular season. Three-point attempt on the way by Bishop, doesn't go. Batted up in the air, we get a whistle and a foul against North. Mosley and Smiley were in the area. And I believe they will get Jennifer Smiley with her third. And now Hughes will go to the line. Hughes, 1 of 2 back in the first quarter. Gets a bonus situation here. The first free throw kicks up, no good. Bramlett with a rebound for North Hardin.
Okay, let's see how they set up this time.
Smiley across the time stripe. Edwards, nice give and go to Bramlett, lost the handle. Helm had it, out of bounds. They'll say last touched by North Hardin. And again, this is still a work in progress in terms of ball handling. Smiley for years has been not the point guard, rather one of the shooting guards. Taft also has been another on the shooting side as we get a whistle on the foul on Ashley Hughes, and I believe Hughes has just picked up her 5th. So Hughes becomes the 3rd Central Hardin player to foul out of this ball game. She leads with 1 point in the ball game, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. And now we get Casey Smallwood into the ball game. Will come in, and will come into the ball game now as the missed free throw by Woodson. Woodson, another attempt upcoming here. Second free throw is in the air and good. Woodson with her 3rd point of the ball game. 50-23 is the score. Under 4 minutes to go in this one. Ball out of bounds, pass too strong, and it comes back to North Hardin.
Each time North has gone to the 1-2-2 half court, this half, I think Central has turned the ball over.
Lady Trojans will bring it up the floor. Under 4 minutes to go. The next game for the Lady Trojans will be on December 15th. That's a Tuesday night. They head up the road to DuPont Manual for a game. Also, Central Hardin will be in action that night. In fact, I believe we've got that one for you on HCEC-TV. They will take on John Hardin as part of a doubleheader. We'll see John and Central and boys basketball in the second game as we get a whistle to the foul on North Hardin.
I believe, but I'm right. I'm trying to find my notes here. Manual preseason ranked number 1 in the state in the
that is correct.
CJ poll.
And looking down that list, of course, Marion County comes in at number 2. North Hardin actually checked in at number 11. First free throw is good by Cross. Cross now with 2 points on the night. Second free throw, no good. 26-point lead for North. And Central Hardin will have to go right back at it as a little reverse layup is good by Bramlett.
What North has done, he's moved probably his two best players to the guard, and he's playing a 2-guard front instead of a 1-guard point guard. That may be how he solves his guard problem.
19 now for Bramlett in the ball game as we move under 3 minutes to go in this one. 52-24. North on their way to 4-1, 2-1 in the district. Rebound, ball goes to floor, scramble, we'll get a whistle and a foul on North Hardin, I believe, as players untangle and get up off the floor. Well, was that a foul or was that? No, finally we're getting the call. Michelle Mosley will pick up her fourth. Cross back at the line. 2 of 4 in this ball game. Free throw in the air is no good. Another attempt upcoming for Cross with 2:48 to go. Second attempt on the way, this one good. In the front court underneath, Woodson, nice play ahead. Basket good on the foul.
Very good pass by Smalley there to find Woodson open down underneath the basket. That's a hard pass to make, what she made.
Smiley is the leading assist maker for the Lady Trojans at about 4.5 per game, as the three-point play is good. Woodson now with 6 in the ball game. Ball knocked away.
Hard foul.
And we'll go back to the line here. Both teams again double bonus, and we still got about 2.5 minutes to go. And Michelle Mosley becomes the first North player to foul out of the ball game with 1 point. Went 1 of 4 from the line on the evening. 2:29 to go in this one. Substitution number 41, Morgan Barrick, an 8th grader in the lineup. As we'll get Jordan Daniel, 1 of 6 from the line on the evening. Free throw is good.
That makes 3 8th graders North has played tonight.
54-27 is the score. Second free throw is no good. And the ball out of bounds. So North will bring it up. Smiley quickly pushes it ahead. Woodson try the long outlet pass. Just a little too high, and it comes back to Central Hardin. With 2:23 left to go in this one. Across the time stripe. Bishop with it. Out front, Daniel. Daniel being guarded by Smiley. Ball knocked away. Bramlett comes up with it. Bramlett 2 against 3. Ball goes to the floor. She picks it back up, has it knocked out with 2 minutes left to go in this one. Smiley will bring it out front. Smiley, Woodson, and we get a whistle away from the ball. As contact against Smiley, as she went to the floor hard. With 1:55 remaining in the ball game.
No, she has to come out.
She's got to come out.
Coach came on the floor, so she's got to go out of the game.
With 1:55 remaining in this one. We get Dominique Taft, number 15, in the ball game.
And be honest, you got your good players. You got 1:55 to go. You got the game won. A good time to get some of those younger kids in there and let them get a little varsity experience.
Well, this is that opportunity again with all of the players dressed out, as Coach Slavin told us earlier, to get some of them in the ball game. As this one well now, of course, some of those got a lot of playing time in the game. They won decisively over Fort Knox in their last contest as the free throw missed by Taft. Dominique Taft will go to the line with another free throw. No good.
And that's hard to come off the bench and shoot free throws.
Here's the ball knocked away, scramble, picked up. And here is Lexi Taft. Will bring it across the timeline with 1:42 to go. North Hardin heads to 4-1 on the season, 2-1 in the district. As a drive and more players hit the floor. This one will be on, I believe Armstrong picks up the foul here. If it is the block.
8 fouls on Armstrong.
They won't have to mop the floor after the game tonight, Lee. It's been cleaned up.
No, I mean, can you even remember any boys' games in recent weeks that have been as hard fought as this one, as the free throw good by Woodson?
It's been physical.
7 for Woodson in the ball game. Makes it 55-27. We get number 21, Jasmine Williams, into the lineup for North Hardin.
Yeah, Coach Slavin, he took Bramlett out then. He's ready to take his players out. Like I said, they're at 55 now, and he's averaging 64. So point-wise, it hadn't looked that bad. I just think they got off to a very, very slow start. But you got to give credit to Central Hardin because they came and played hard that first 2 quarters, except for the last minute.
We have Courtney Helton, number 24, into the lineup for Central Hardin. As Coach Robbins going into his bench here as we head into the final minute of this ball game. Smallwood, jumper on the way by Cross is no good. Also in the lineup we have Abby Newton, number 34. Down to the other end we get a whistle and a foul as a travel.
Now that was a quick walk.
Very quick. A couple of more substitutions. We get Desiree Mills, number 4, into the lineup. Jasmine Williams, actually, check that, not Williams. We get Dominique Smith, number 20, into the lineup with 1 minute left to go in this one. 56-27 is the score. The final margin, the only thing left to be determined. Smith fighting for the rebound. Ball goes to the floor, scramble, and we get a step against North Hardin. So Central will get it back with 50 seconds remaining. Central Hardin 0-4 on the season, 0-1 in the district. They've got another one coming up against John Hardin on Tuesday night. That'll be part of the doubleheader we'll have for you on HCEC-TV. Runner on the way in and out and in for Courtney Helton. Helton got the little runner there. That makes it 56-29. Ball knocked away. North, the offensive outburst late in the first quarter, really, and then late in the second. The keys really in this ball game.
Well, Lee, there in the second and third quarter, they outscored Central 32-8, and that's basically that's the half that won them the game.
And really in that whole sequence, only one field goal in that second and third quarter stretch there, and that allowed North Hardin to pull away in this one, and they will win it by we're going to get at least a few more points on the board, possibly.
A chance for them.
Jones drove down the middle and draws contact in the foul.
I kind of wish we'd kept knockdowns tonight, or knockouts.
We had no knockouts. I think we had several knockdowns in the game. No standing 8 counts were issued. Now, they did stand around at one point when they were trying to find out whether or not it was a bonus situation in the second quarter, or the first, I can't remember.
Well, that was where it was a possession, and really I hadn't figured that out, what they was talking about, because Central had the ball, and I didn't understand that one.
Jones gets into the scoring column, 57-29, as attempted a shot, no good, and time has run out on this one, and North Hardin wins it by the final score of 57-29. Central actually led in this game 7-1, but then a 10-2 run to end the quarter by North gave them the lead. They would never trail in the game from that point on. It was 11-9 at the end of one. We had one tie at 11 off a Krapinski basket. That would be the only basket that Central Hardin would have in the second and third quarters, as it was free throws the rest of the way in the second and third for Central. North slowly pulled away in this ball game, although Central did have it close. They had it down to 17-14 at one point, 19-14 going into the final minute of the quarter, but a 6-0 outburst by the Lady Trojans pushed it up to double digits to make the score 25-14 at halftime, and from there it was all North as they pulled away down the stretch to win it by the final score of 57-29.